Alright, so today we're starting out the video with a little bit of a haul, and I am very excited about it. So, the first thing that we got is a water bottle that I can carry with me on my runs, because all of my runs right now are pretty short, but I know that eventually they're going to get a little bit longer. So this is like a water bottle that I can just have in my hand while I'm running. The other thing, this is what I'm a little bit more excited about. We got some new cycling shoes. I'm so excited about these. The bright red. Oh, these are triathlon specific because they have the pull tab, I guess, and they're a little bit easier to get on and off in transition. But a big reason I got them is because they're red. And I think they look sick. And also I think it's smart to have another pair of shoes because of how much I sweat. This is something that I ordered to have just, just to have it, just because I thought it was a smart idea to have one of these. But I actually almost ended up having to use it today. Sadly, I'm not going to use it at all today. But I am also very, very excited about this Wetsuit. So the reason that I almost had to wear it today was because my pool's heater actually broke recently, and it's really cold today and it's raining. And so I was like, wow, I get this wetsuit today. So I talked to my coach and she said, yeah, you can wear the wetsuit in the water. And so I almost wore it today, but sadly I got an email from where I swam and they said, we are closing the pool down until tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be using it today, but I'm very happy to have it. It's an Xterra wetsuit. There's one of their cheaper ones, but I'm very excited to try this out. Luckily, I live in San Diego, so I actually have a friend of mine he was like, dude, I would love to take you open water swimming so you can try it out. And I'm definitely gonna take him up on that offer. But there we go. I'm gonna look like a superhero in this thing. All right, because I am very impatient and I wanna see if this fits, I am going to be trying on a wetsuit for the first time on camera. I have my swim jammers on. Don't mind the mess in the background. We just got a new rack that we are going to be putting together soon, so it's kind of messy in here. But let's try and put on a wetsuit, huh? Literally no idea how to do this or if there is a right or wrong way to do it. But let's see if it fits. This is a size extra large. I didn't want it to be too small because that would be bad. It's tight. How do people get these on in triathlons? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, around the butt. Okay, got around the butt. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. You just gotta zip it up. Woo. Woo. Is this on? What's this? It's supposed to. You just gotta. What do you guys think? Do I look like a triathlete now? Got my wetsuit on. This is definitely going to be interesting to swim in. From what I know about wetsuits is they do make you more buoyant, so you float a little bit more, but obviously, like, it's tight, right? So, but I'm glad that it fits on me. I don't think there's any areas where it's too, like, long. I was a little worried about my legs. I was worried about the legs here, because I had it pulled up a little bit, and there was a lot of bunching. But when I pulled it down, like all the way to my feet, it seemed to be fine. So there's not too much like bunching or anything on the legs. But I will say, I am excited to take this bad boy out for my first swim, whenever that happens. Good morning, you guys. All right, so this morning, we just have a really easy ride. It's about an hour long, and it's really not going super high in watts at all. It's really It's a high RPM ride, so we're in the warm-up right now, but the main thing that I'm focusing on in the main set that Natasha wants me to focus on is spinning fast. So that's what we'll be doing today. It's a pretty easy ride. I'm excited to try out the new shoes. They feel pretty good so far, so we'll see how they go. All right, so session is done. Like I said, it was a pretty easy one. The shoes were good. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to them. They're a little bit more narrow than my last shoes, but that might also just be because they're new, and my last shoes I've worn many times. But I'm glad that they worked. Now I need to clean all this up and take a shower. Good morning, you guys. So today is Saturday. We have a swim this morning. One thing, the pool that I normally swim at. Hi. You want to say hi? Say hi. So the pool that I normally swim at, the heater is broken, so there's no heat in the pool, but they still have it open. But as you guys know, I just got my wetsuit, so that means that I get to try out the wetsuit for the first time today, because you're allowed to wear the wetsuit in the pool. I'm kind of nervous because I feel like I'm gonna look like a dummy trying to put it on the side of the pool, but you know, hey, it is what it is, right? But I'm excited to use this. So first time using the wetsuit. At least I get to practice with it, right? Yeah.
These shows are usually, I get here 15 days ago.
Yeah. Alright, so first swim with the wetsuit is done. It was fun, I'm not gonna lie. I was able to do like sets of like 100-meter swims, and I was just like, man, I feel like I'm floating. It was good. I mean, obviously I can't rely on that, and I will be obviously working on the form, but I'm glad that I'm able to swim in the pool while, because now there's like tons of spots open because not everyone has a wetsuit. So I'll be able to still swim while the heater is down in the pool. So that's actually really nice. But I'm going to set up some of my swim sessions later in the day, because once it's later and like if it's been hot all day, the temperature's fine. So I'm not only swimming in a wetsuit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, all in all, that was a great success. That was really fun. So we're back home now. I have a hour-and-a-half bike session that I need to do. So we're gonna get that done. All right, so we, in the past few days, have actually upgraded the gym a ton. So I wanted to do a little bit of like a revamped gym tour. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So the first thing, the newest addition that obviously I wanna bring up is the new rack. So this is a rack from Raptor Fitness, and it's an actual full rack. Before we were just using a squat stand. We have a full rack, and then we also got a couple of attachments for it. So yeah, we got some spotter arms. We also got something to do dips with, and we also got some landmine presses for the rack. But this is really exciting. This has been something that we've been waiting to get for quite a while. And then also a really big update is we have the whole garage now has the gym matting on it. So before it was cut off like all of these mats, the ones that I'm standing on and the ones where the rack are on, they didn't exist. So now the whole garage is basically a gym, which is very nice. And right here we have like, this is the bike session. So this is my bike right here that I do all of my training on. For those of you guys that know, I have the Giant Advanced Defy 3, I think is what it is. And then it's also on the Wahoo Kicker, which is great. I love it. And then we have like a that's like a cheap spin bike that they bought off of Amazon that my brother and my sister-in-law like to use for like Apple Fitness. And then we have an assault bike over there in the corner. And then behind the bikes, we have all of our weights for the barbell. And over here now is where the squat stand is just chilling. We also have set up, we have this pulley system that I like to use for when I'm doing like tricep push downs or even some rows. So this is something, that thing, I freaking love it. It's amazing. All right, over here is where we have the barbells. So we have the barbells in the back. We have 3 barbells, 1 for each of us. We have this box right here that we use. I use it honestly mostly as a tripod. And then down here also is we have the weights. So we have some wall balls over here. We have some kettlebells, and then we have 3 sets of dumbbells. I think it's 3 sets. Yeah, 3 sets of dumbbells. Well, 5 sets if you count the rubber ones as well. But it's been really, really good to have a space to be able to train in, and especially with everything that's going on right now, obviously like having a place to train in is like, it's a luxury. And for a long time during the pandemic, I was like, at the old place, I would just do like tons of burpees in the living room because we had literally nothing. So this, the pandemic has definitely like made us all really, really kind of realize how important it is to have things for yourself, because you know, at the snap of a finger, those things can be taken away if someone else owns it, right? If it's a gym or whatever it might be. So having it for yourself, it's like if stuff gets closed down, I'll always have this, which is absolutely amazing, and I am very, very, very grateful for everything that we have here because it makes training just so much better. There you guys go. That is going to be the video this week. I appreciate all of the love and support on these videos. It really, really means a lot to me, more than I can explain. I appreciate all of the nice comments of the people that are talking about doing a triathlon, or they are doing a triathlon. There's also been people, I do have a question. If you are finding these videos and you've never watched my other videos, or like this is the first channel that you're seeing me on, let me know, because I think that's awesome. I had someone comment on a recent video saying like, oh, like this is really cool, and they didn't know about the other channel that I have, or the other, you know, just the other social media that I have. So like if this is the first time that you're seeing me, let me know, because that makes me really happy, and that's awesome. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.